Hey guys, welcome back to the Simple Farm YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making strawberry balsamic jelly. So we need 7.5 pounds of strawberries cut up. We're going to be just cutting them, the stems off, putting them into the Vitamix, and then blending them. So we're going to start cutting. So we're already at 6 pounds of cutting, and we're just gonna keep cutting until we have 7.5 pounds. And 1 pound is 2 cups of strawberries. 1 pound is 2 cups. Okay guys, so we went strawberry picking at the Breaker's Berry Farm because our strawberry patch doesn't give us enough strawberries to do a ton of bulk canning. So we went strawberry picking there, and the strawberry balsamic jelly that we're making, a lot of people just do plain strawberry jelly, but the balsamic, if you just add a touch of balsamic to your strawberry jam, it deepens the flavor of the strawberries and it makes it actually really good. So that's why we're going to be adding some balsamic to it. Okay guys, so I am going to pour in our last batch of strawberries. This is about 7.5 pounds, which is about 15 cups. So we're going to pour that in. And then it calls for 7.5 cups of sugar. That just seems like a ton of sugar. And so we're gonna roll it back to 5 cups. And the strawberries that we're using are very sweet strawberries. So we're gonna go ahead and add in 5 cups of sugar. So guys, there's 3 cups and it already is a lot. 4 cups. There's 5. So now we are gonna let it go. Okay, actually first with our candy thermometer, we are gonna let it go to 220 degrees while we are stirring it at a high heat. So we'll go ahead and put it on high, and we're gonna keep stirring it with the candy thermometer's tip in there and get it all well mixed. But you don't want to stop stirring it because you don't want it to get burnt and scorched on the bottom. And then once it is at a roaring boil and 220 degrees, and I'm actually gonna move that right there so that I can watch it. Once it is at 220 degrees and it's boiling, then you are going to let it sit for just about 15 minutes, still at a roaring boil. While Brinkley is mixing up the strawberries, I'm going to go ahead and sterilize these mason jars that we're going to put the jam in. So what we'll do is we'll take them and we'll put them in the water as it's getting hot. We don't want to put it in while it's boiling because we want it to sterilize the inside and the outside of the jar. That way, when it's time, we can take them out of the water, put the jam in, screw the lids on, and put them back in, and that's water bath jamming in a nutshell. So we'll go ahead and take a couple of these, put them in here. We'll put about 6 in, that's how many we think will fit. We'll see though. So we'll just go down, let some of that water. Well, since the water's not quite, let go in as much as possible, set them upright, and then do that again. Some water in there. Okay. a while back, experts said that you should heat up these lids before you put them on your jars, and that would give it a better seal. But come to find out here recently, that doesn't actually work. It doesn't make any difference whether you heat them up or you don't, just so you guys know. And some people are successful when they reuse lids, but we have found we like to get new lids. Excuse me, and it seems to help with the seal better than using old ones, just because this rubber around it seems to be better when it's new instead of old. So some supplies you need are some jar tongs, a narrow mouth and a wide mouth funnel, because they can fit both of them, and obviously mason jars, and then the two are a stock tank for your boiling water, and obviously whatever food you're going to be canning. So those are the simple supplies you need. It's pretty easy to water bath the canner. So you need a pressure canner for pressure canning. And the difference between water bath canning and pressure canning is with pressure canning you have the low acid foods like your vegetables and your animal products like your chicken and beef and whatever else you're going to be canning like that for over the winter. But with water bath canning, you're going to do the more high acidic foods like your tomatoes, your fruits, and stuff like that. So that's the difference. Yeah. So one of the ways people used to find out if their jelly was ready or not was they would take a cold spoon from their freezer and they would scoop up a little bit of that jelly, and then they would pour it back off. And if it ran down kind of like a watery liquid, then it wasn't ready yet, and it needed to stay in the pot longer. But if it kind of was more of a syrupy liquid, it was stuck to the spoon longer, then the jelly was ready to be transferred into the water. So we're going to give that a try. So there's our jelly. So it seems like it's still pretty liquidy, so we're going to give it a little bit longer, and we'll probably try it again. We're going in for round 2. Just take a small scoop up. That's more jelly-like, so I think that's ready to be transferred into those jars.
Okay, so now we got our strawberries and sugar where we wanted them. And so now for the secret ingredient, don't tell anybody even though we're telling you. We're gonna add 9 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. So we'll add that, and then we'll stir in 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then whenever we're done with that, then we can put our strawberries and sugar and balsamic vinegar and lemon juice into our jars and put them back in the water. So now we're gonna add the lemon juice. 3 tablespoons of it. Okay, so now we're gonna put all of our ingredients that we're gonna stir this, and then we're gonna put it into the jars that have been in the water, and then take them out and then put them back in the water.
We may have taken a little taste test, and it was awesome. So we want to get these in a jar so we can use them pronto. So we're going to go ahead and take the jar out of the water and pour the water out like so. We'll take it, set it here. We'll take our jam. Oh, forgot the funnel. Take it and we will pour it in. And it looks really, really dark now from the balsamic vinegar, but after we tasted it, it was amazing. So we can't wait to be able to use this on all different stuff. So just like that. And then we'll take the funnel out. And just in case I got anything on the top of the rim, I'll just wipe it off a little bit. That way it seals extra good and I'm not leaving anything behind. We'll put the lid on, stir the rim on, take our little thingamabobber and set it back in. And we'll do the same thing with the next one. Out of that batch, we ended up only doing 4. We could do another pint out of what of the jam is left, but we kind of decided that since it's so good, we just want to go ahead and leave it and eat it right away. We're going to leave these 4 jars that are already in this water, in for about 10 minutes, and then we'll take them out and then let them seal, and then we'll have strawberry jam. Okay guys, so they have been in there now for 10 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and take them out. And you guys, Miles is going to be videoing, and you guys, he'll bring you up to him so you guys can try and listen to the pop of them sealing.
We're going to try our best. Okay. First jar out. I'm going to be very quiet so you can hear it. The third one.
I'm listening for this one to pop first.
I'll zoom on the one that's gonna have to pop first, probably. That one. That's the culprit. No popping yet.
Turn off the tops a little bit.
We're just drying the tops off so they don't really just cup water. You just heard one of the cans pop. Yep. It's music to the ears whenever you're a canner.
Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will be sure to include this link to this recipe of this strawberry jam in this video. And we will also, this is a big surprise, we will also include the link to a website where you guys can now buy some t-shirts that have Sevenfold Farm on them. So now you guys can go to that link, and we'll include that so you guys can go and see that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to subscribe.